Hello students, today we are going to discuss the preparation method of haloalkane, and yeah, this is the third video of it. If you haven't subscribed the channel, subscribe now. So first reaction we are going to discuss today is fluoroalkane. Using fluoroalkane we can make a, this is also known as SWOT reaction. So how does it perform? Let's see. So we have a CH3Cl. When AgF silver fluoride is added to it, it forms CH3F. This is your fluoroalkane plus AgCl. This is called SWOT reaction. If you have 2 moles of CH3Cl is added to another reagent Hg2F2, it will give the same result, 2 moles of CH3F plus Hg2Cl2. This is known as SWOT reaction. You can write down with me and subscribe the channel. The second reaction we are going to discuss is Boardexam recur reaction from silver salt of acids. So this is very good and popular reaction. You can write down. The reaction is like that: RCOOAG, silver salt of acids, is react with X2 in the presence of CCl4. It will give RX compound plus CO2 gas plus AgX. So this is the total reaction. You can write down the example also. Suppose we have iodine. Here X could be FCl2 or Br2. But in case of iodine, what we have to do? So we have iodine, suppose 2 moles of RCOOAG reacts with iodine. It will form RCOOR. This is known as ester. It forms ester plus 2 moles of CO2 plus 2 moles of AgI. So this will not form haloalkane, it will form the ester, and the reaction of generally looks like that. You can write down with me the mechanism of this reaction. So if we have RCOOAG, silver salt of acids, react with X2 compound, it will form RCOOX AgX, right? So the reaction would be, first RCOOX will break down into X radical plus RCO free radical, that will again convert into R free radical plus CO2. Okay, then this R free radical reacts with X2 to form RX plus X free radical, and the final term, it will goes like that: R plus RCOOX, it will give RX plus RCOO free radical. So this will be the final product. Reaction goes like that. And this is the mechanism of it. So this is a free radical, basic formation of free radicals. Now the next method is from ether. Ethers, you can prepare the monohalides very easily. all you have to do R OR plus PCl5. This will give 2 moles of RCl plus POCl3. ROR dash reacts PCl5 to give RCl plus R dash Cl plus POCl3. So if we have different alkyl groups, then the result will be 2 different halides. Okay, this is the reaction of from ether. The next reaction we are going to discuss is from alkanes. You can easily prepare by using alkanes also. Mainly alkenes, not alkanes. Alkenes means double bond. So this reaction goes like that. You can write down with me. It, according to Markovnikov rule or anti-Markovnikov rule, to be the haloalkane. So what it will be? H3 CH double bond CH2. This is your alkane. Alkene reacts with Hr. It will follow the Markovnikov rule, and if you haven't heard the Markovnikov rule, just go through my previous videos. You will understand in the chapter hydrocarbon, which is very easy to understand. This is following the Markovnikov rule. Okay, so if we are using H2O2 peroxide, then it will follow the anti-Markovnikov rule, which will be like that: CH3 CH double bond CH2 reacts with HBr in the presence of benzoyl peroxide or peroxide. Benzoyl peroxide, H2O2 you can also use. It will follow the CH3 CH2 CHBr, and the 100% product will form like that. So this is anti-Markovnikov rule. In presence of benzoyl peroxide. Without this presence, it will form the normal one. Okay? So there is anti-Markovnikov and Markovnikov. You can write down one more example regarding that. The example would be CH3C CH3 CH double bond CH2. This is your H. Okay? It reacts with HBr. So it will follow CH3. The carbocation will form here, right? But this will shifting of carbocation will be there, and because of shifting of carbocation, what we can say here, the shifting of carbocation must be there. CH3 okay, CH2 H3, and here it will be Br. So 3-methyl butene with 2-bromo 2-methyl butane. Because here it is 1,2 hydride shift to attain greater stability of carbocation. So here will be shifting of 1,2 hydride shift must be there. Greater stability carbocation must be remembered. Okay. The next you can do is one more reaction. You can remember that if you have propene and it reacts with HBr, or it can also react with SO2Cl2 at 200 degrees Celsius UV light की presence में, it will form CH2Cl here, CH double bond CH2. So the formation of 3-chloropropene. 3-chloropropene. Though no formation due to Markovnikov rule. Okay. It just attack on the the Cl must attack on this carbon, not double bond carbons. Okay. So this reaction must be remembered in the presence of SO2Cl2 and 200 degrees Celsius. The reaction goes like that. You can write down with me. So this was the method from the alkenes, and you can use Markovnikov and anti-Markovnikov rule. And this SO2Cl2 example must be remembered. In this case, double bond will remain as it is. The next reaction you can write down with me. One is from primary amines. The reaction would be from primary amines. So you have RNH2, this is your primary amine, reacts with nitrosyl chloride, that is NOCl. It will form RCl plus N2 plus H2. So nitrosyl chloride we call it. NOCl is nitrosyl chloride. You can write down nitrosyl chloride and it will form RCl, which is monohalide, very easily reaction. The next reaction would be by Ride-on methods. This is also example to prepare Ride-on methods. So what we have to do, we have to use the alcohol in this method, RCH2OH, and this react with Br2, and here we have to use by alcohol with heating with triphenyl. What we need to use in this reaction, triphenyl phosphate. Triphenyl phosphate we need to use in this reaction. Okay, so triphenyl phosphate will be C6H5O. Tri means triple, phosphate means PO. When you heat it up, the reaction will proceed. Ride-on method we are using, we are preparing. It will give RCH2, OH will be removed and Br will comes because we have added Br2 here, plus C6H5OH, the phenol will be formed. Phenol, and then the next will be इसमें बनता है C6H5, 3 में से अभी 2 रह गए हैं, O whole twice and PO, and the one Br will attach here, POBr. Okay, so this will be the reaction of preparation methods we have studied today by Ride-on. In this case, triphenyl phosphate must be used. By primary amines, nitrosyl chloride will be used. Nitrosyl chloride. Then we have studied the mechanism of SO2Cl2. In case of SO2Cl2, it will not reduce the alkene and just it will change to anti-Markovnikov rule. In the presence of benzoyl peroxide we have studied today. So alkene reaction, and without benzoyl peroxide the reaction will follows as a Markovnikov rule. It is attached to stable carbocation will be form product, and the shifting will be also seen 1,2 hydrate shift. Then we have studied from the ether you have to add PCl5. If you have added same alkyl groups, then it will form 2 moles. If you have added different alkyl groups, it will form RCl and R-Cl. And last but not the least, we have studied this method also from Boardexam, and the last one is fluoroalkane SWOT reaction. So this is all about today's lecture, 15 minutes of video. So I'm making this 15 minutes of video for you so you can understand better, and then you can take a 5 to 10 minutes break, you can fresh up your mind, then you can again start the 15 minutes video rather than 3 hours 4 hours lecture. I think that would be not sufficient for you, so you can go with this. And thanks for watching. Subscribe the channel.